Hi guys and ladies, well I have an idea for a combination video. I want to combine my love of fishing, my love of food, and my need to keep my weight down. So all the action takes place in the kitchen. Let's go make some fish tacos. I don't know about you, but I love adding tomatoes to dishes that are Mexican influenced. Well, I'm not great at handling avocados, but I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to add some avocado pieces to those tomatoes for a little extra garnish. Now I've got about 8 ounces of shredded cabbage here. There's a little carrot mixed in. To my cabbage, I'm going to add 8 tablespoons, that's a half a cup, of regular full-fat sour cream. These measurements don't need to be exact. Just put a lot of sour cream in there. You'll live through this, believe me. I'm also going to add about 8 tablespoons, another half cup of mayonnaise to give it a little tang. Here is where I'm going to ask you to be brave. I want you to add a minimum of 3 tablespoons of chipotle hot sauce. It doesn't have to be this brand, but it must be chipotle. Well, now I'm just going to stir it all up. Let's get going. Well, I think putting the sauce in with the cabbage garnish is a good idea because it saves you a step when you're assembling your tacos. I'm going to attempt to transfer this into a more elegant serving bowl. Sometimes my artistry even shocks me. Here I'm going to just soak the fillets so that they'll better grip the batter. I'm using evaporated milk and I'm going to use the whole can. But if you're really serious about your low-carb diet, use like a cup of cream mixed with water. But this is 12 ounces, so you can work out a formula with cream. Cream is much lower in carbs than evaporated milk. But I figure so little sticks to the fish that it isn't much of a hit in carbs. I'm going to add just over a pound of fish fillets to our mixture. Now, these are bluegills. Yummy little bluegill. For now, I'm just going to put this in the fridge. Okay, today for the batter, I'm going to be using this coconut flour instead of all-purpose flour. This is only 1/4 the carbohydrate load that you would get with regular flour, and I can barely tell any difference between the two, especially after it's all seasoned up. So I'll be using that. I might as well take advantage of the benefits. I'm going to make up a little seasoning mix here by first adding a teaspoon of garlic powder. I'm going to follow that up with a teaspoon of onion powder. Just for fun, I'm going to add a teaspoon of ground chipotle chili powder. Now I'm going to add just a teaspoon of salt. Don't be alarmed, very little of it actually sticks to the fish. I'm just going to add the spice blend to about 5 ounces of that coconut flour. I'm just mixing the spices now. Okay, I'm ready now to fry up these low-carb tortillas. Each one of these is just 3 grams of carbohydrates. Now, I like frying them because it just adds a great flavor dimension to fish tacos. To prevent them from puffing up too much, I'm going to stab some holes in them. I've got this frying on between medium and medium-high heat. Dry it up a little bit with paper towels, then form a curve, just like a taco, and then put them in these special taco holders that I have here. Now to a large skillet, I'm adding butter and cooking oil to about a depth of 1/4 of an inch or less. Well, here's that coconut flour mix again, and you've all seen me do this before, my shake and bake technique. Okay, I've got the heat set at about 360. Here goes. If I were to count, I would want 2 minutes on side 1 and 1.5 minutes on side 2. Oh, I wish my friends Chef Bourquet and Gonzo were here. Well, Gonzo can't eat this. I'm sorry to say, I'd have to make him something else because he's allergic. But Chef Bourquet certainly could help me and direct me on how to do this correctly. Well, you know they're cooked when they fall apart like this, but they're really, really smelling good. Well, I hope my favorite mom, who's also known as my beautiful wife, is happy when she sees this. While I'm waiting for her to arrive, let's give a shout out to my friend Winky Doodles Don. How about Bill Gowdy too? Hi guys. Delicious. So what do you think, Mom, overall?
I thought that the fish made with the coconut flour was very sweet. It was very nicely prepared, and it was tasty. And it was as low carb as it is, it didn't taste like low carb. It was very good.
What about the...
Yes, the avocados and the tomatoes were delicious. You know, they were a nice complement to each other. And of course, the other sauce was equally as delicious.
Oh, that was cabbage and hot sauce and creams.
Sour cream.
And mayo. Very good. Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate your weighing in on this.